Hello. Hello, 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 hello. And welcome to your December 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. Now, I did just do the 2021 yearly forecasts last week, so those will already be posted by the time that these go live. It's a lot of readings. I have my flames in the foreground, and I would like for you to, of course, prepare to shed anything that you wish to leave behind in the year 2020 and not bring forward with you into 2021. A lot of our holiday rituals and winter rituals are centered around purification of energy and moving forward into the new year. So, start thinking about all of the things that you would like to bring into your life in 2021. I'll give you a moment to think about that. Of course, focus is going to be a challenge for this part of the video, so I hope that you'll bear with me. Now, in order to bring new things into your life, you're going to have to get rid of things that are no longer serving you. It's the same as if you were cleaning out a storage space, or your car to travel, or your bedroom if you want to get a bigger bed, or your closet to bring in new clothing. Sometimes you change your sense of style slightly, and certain garments no longer fit, or they become worn and tattered, and it's time to replace them and get new things that fit your new self better. So now, I want you to, in relation to the things that you'd like to bring into your life, consider the things that you're going to have to let go of before you're able to bring those things in. And I want you to send them into the flames. Alright? Just keep focusing on the flames. And the things that you're letting go of, just release right into that light. You're doing a great job, by the way. Thank you for supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me. I do have things that I'll be releasing so that I can bring new and better energy into my life in 2021. Don't be so quick to throw the whole year out, though. I know that together we've been going through a lot of personal transformation this year, and it's important to remember that in order to bring in new things, you have to let go of the old. And sometimes you don't want to let go of things that you end up having to put aside in order to bring the new things in. Just because these things are comfortable, familiar, beloved even, you have to trust that you're letting go of them because better things await you. Just continue. Continue, 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 continue. Continue to release that energy, the old energy, the worn, well-loved energies that you need to release in order to bring in new things for 2021. I am going to trust at this point in the year, because we do this for most of the readings that I do. Diaz, and welcome to your December of 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. Now, I have already released the 2021 Tarot Forecasts, so this will only cover the month of December. Let's look at your current situation. We have the Devil coming out, this time in the upright. It's possible that you are in the process of cutting bad habits out of your life, whether those are vices like drinking or drugs, or curbing your sexual appetites, or anything that is keeping you from being able to achieve your goals because it is a distraction to you. We have the Death card coming out too, which is about a transformation process that you are going through, Aquarius. We also have the Hive card coming out, and to me that speaks of a home life that is conducive to these transformative processes. Let's look at the current state of affairs. So this is going to be the accurate depiction. Over here is going to be how other people perceive your current state of affairs. And then over here is going to be how you perceive them. And then we'll talk about the past and present after that. So more about the current state of affairs. We have the Strength card in the reverse. This could be a lack of fortitude on your part, or being unable to persuade people to your point of view. Now, also keep in mind that this is Leo's card, and Leo is directly opposite you in the astrological chart. So Leo being fixed fire and Aquarius being fixed air energy. It could be that there's an oppositional thing going on there. Let's look at how you perceive this situation. It is the Three of Swords in the reverse. Now, to me, that says that there was a conflict in the past, and that you perceive this conflict to be over, to be settled. This could be a conflict with a partner, but it could also be a conflict with someone with whom you are very close. And then how others perceive this situation is as a Five of Cups. Disappointment, but not total failure. You can see that behind the figure there are still two cups standing, but again, somebody very disappointed about the situation. Now, we're going to come back to those after I'm done with the rest of the Celtic Cross part of the reading, but as I mentioned before, this is the December 2020 forecast, and since the 2021 forecasts have already been posted, there will be much more information there about the future. So I'm going to come back and talk more about December specifically in a moment. Let's talk about the past. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's possible that you quit a job, or that there was something that was taking up a lot of your energy and effort, and it ended up not being worth it in the long run. We have the Magic card coming out here as well. So it's possible there was some kind of magical process that you performed, some kind of ritual or a spell or something like that to break you out of that previous situation. Let's look at the future. In the future, we have the Chariot card. This is Cancer. is the future. This will be a victory that's coming in, but not by the end of the year. This will be a future victory. We have here the obelisk coming out as well, and the obelisk is man's memorialization of his relationship with the higher power, or with the sun. Now keep in mind that we did get the strength card coming out here in the reverse, and Leo is a sign that's very tied to solar energies. The obelisk can be about sun worship, but it can also be about just that physical manifestation of communion with the divine, and that being very integral to the alchemy of the spirit that you might be feeling right now. Let's look at your hopes and fears. So we have the Eight of Wands. I think you're hoping for a swift resolution to whatever this situation is. And again, I will be looking at it a little bit more in depth in a moment. But first, we're going to look at your goal or destiny, and also your final outcome. So the goal or destiny card. We have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is an attempt to win at a situation using artifice, deceit, or treachery. Now this is in the upright, so this is something that either you, as an air sign, might be trying to pull the wool over someone else's eyes, or this could be something in which someone is successfully using treachery against you. So again, we'll just pull some more cards. And the final outcome. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be someone coming into your life, an air sign, someone bringing money into your life, possibly. But the Queen of Pentacles is also is similar to Nine of Pentacles energy in that it is a financial independence card. And it's in the reverse here, but I take that to mean in the future more than I take that to mean not gonna happen. Now let's come back down here to the bottom where we had the Three of Swords in reverse. We had the Strength card in the reverse, and we also had the Five of Cups. And let's look at these situations a little bit more. Swords in the reverse. Self-awareness. Conflict can definitely make us much more self-aware. We have the Tooth coming out here for you. This has come out for a few people in the current affairs. Teeth are worth a lot of money. You can get money from the Tooth Fairy, but your oral health can also have a very profound impact over the rest of your body. And if you're able to keep your teeth in good shape, it can greatly improve your way of life. We have also duality. No, the soul. Sorry. The soul being, part of self-awareness. And definitely impacted the overall health of the body that it inhabits. So I definitely feel like this is a conflict that's been resolved as far as you are concerned, your involvement in it, but that it has had a profound impact on you. Here, the Strength card in reverse. We have fire energy coming out. So again, references to fire signs, fire energy, solar energy, and the sign of Leo. The Oracle. Now, we did have the obelisk coming out for the future position. The Oracle being a person who is consulted, or an item which has independent cognizance being consulted as to the future. And then finally we have air. So there could be some kind of way in which there is a fire being fed by air and have to do with an oracle. Fire and air also being embodied by things like incense, but also by mediums that are smoked. So if you are taking in tobacco or cannabis or something like that, as part of your oracular experience, in this current state of affairs, it could be that you are relying too heavily on other substances or things outside of the self for external validation about your own future. And it's important to primarily be self-directed as far as that's concerned. Finally, let's talk about this Five of Cups. First off, we have the umbrella. So, even though it's a rainy day, you still have the protection of this umbrella. Maybe you're disappointed, but all is not lost. We have the omen coming out too, and of course embodied by either a crow or a raven. I can't tell how big it is on the card. But there having been some kind of signifier, some kind of harbinger that you saw leading up to this, that you should pay attention to. And then finally, the first quarter of the moon. So it's also possible that around the time of the first quarter of the moon in December, you will be seeing an omen, and that it could protect you from this disappointment. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me for your December 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And I am coming up on my 1,000 subscribers, so if submissions haven't closed yet, be sure to fill the form out down in the description for a chance to win one of 3 free readings. something at the very end of this video. This is the end of year reading, so part of that is clearing out any of the old to make room for new energies to come in 2021, right? So I am going to use these tuning forks and create some binaural resonance. Binaural resonance for you.